Hey yo, this is another video, so let's go. Alright, this video is about similarities with Marvin Gaye and Nipsey Hussle. Okay, I'm trying to make this video not very long to get you with a lot of information and facts. Information and facts on the situation. Okay, the days of their leaving their physical bodies, Marvin Gaye's was on April 1st, 1984. And that was a actual on April Fool's Day. But it was also a day before his 45th birthday. The day before his 45th birthday. And so yeah, in 1948, he was 9 years old. So I remember that. Not remember that, but like I remember seeing something about how old he would be. And I was doing some reading on some spiritual stuff, and I remember like out of nowhere that year, 1948 was the year he was 9 years old. So he was supposed to that was the Aeon, that's the Aeon of Ma'at. So in 1948. So and he was a singer that drove the ladies wild or whatever. So that's part of being the muse. He was a musician and an artist. So April the 1st, 1984. April 2nd would have been his 45th birthday. So 4 + 5 is 9. All right. So he would have reached another 9 cycle. What else? So Nipsey Hussle was born August the 15th, 1985. And you see the number of the great mother with the women. 8 is the number of Isis, or Aset, and 15 is the triple goddess. 5 body parts times 3, 15. 1985. Then Nipsey Hussle left his physical body March 31st, 2019. And one thing I noticed, years prior to his passing, I'm gonna pull this out. I had this book. I remember something in this book. Here we go. Okay, what I'm gonna do is find this page and show you something. I realized I ended up waking up around like 3 o'clock in the morning to do this. Okay, I ain't trying to take your time. I just want to find this really fast and read it. Let me pause the video then. All right, I found it. Right here. This is the Book of Thoth by Aleister Crowley. Okay. Once you start recording like this, it's gonna be like that. Okay, let me move it around. Okay, right here. Now consider the traditional form of Harpocrates, which would be Heru or Horus. He is a babe, as in a child in a womb, that is to say, innocent, and not yet arrived at puberty. A simpler form of Parzival. Parzival in the King Arthur mysteries, the Excalibur movies. You hear about the name Parzival as in the fool. He is represented as rose pink in color. That's also the same as October. That's the same color stone, actually, for October. It is dawn, the hint of light about to come, but not by any means the light. He has a lock of black hair, curling around the ear, and that is the influence of the highest descending upon the Brahmarandra chakra. The ear is the vehicle of Akasha spirit. So, him having, if you notice, he used to have his braids go to the side of his head and not go straight back before his passing. Speaking of Nipsey Hussle, so you see back in his years prior, you will see his hair going over the outside of the ear. So that's the same thing as you see like the Hasidic Jews wearing all black. You see them walking wearing all black, and you see the lock of hair going on the side of by their ear. That's the same. What? Chaos. All right. So you see the black lock of hair. And you see they wearing all black. Their clothes, as in the black human body. So the black lock hair is that in the body. The clothes he's actually wearing is representation of highly melanated people, so-called black people. So the hair going outside of the ear, or in front or behind the ear, but right by the ear, is just showing the birth or the growth or coming out of the egg, which is on the lotus, and the lotus is on the Nile River. So you coming into your own, your higher form or your higher self, what that is talking about. So I noticed that with Nipsey Hussle, his hair used to be on the side of his head before, so then over time he started putting his braids straight back. And the last I remember hearing about it, I don't remember hearing about it. I think he tweeted or something with him and Lauren London, Osiris and Isis. That's and the thing about it is, if you know the story about Osiris, I'm in a mythology. Osiris, he ends up getting cut into 14 different pieces and put back together. But Isis ends up putting him back together over time. Yeah, it was like the whole. I'm like, man, it's there's different things that you catch. But another thing with Marvin Gaye and Nipsey Hussle. Marvin Gaye was April, like I said before, Marvin Gaye was April 1st. Nipsey Hussle was March 31st. This is right around the time, Easter. Remember, 2021, Easter was on April the 4th. No. 2020. No, it was 2021. Hold on. Yeah, 2021. Easter was April the 4th. So if that's the case, these are around those two deaths are right around the time of Easter. After that full moon leading into it, it always has to be after the full moon. It always has to. I read that up. I had a video about it years ago, but yeah. So they both were taken out around the time of you feeling like you lost a savior or something, like the savior supposed to rise around Easter, or to die to rise again, or to live again. Same thing. And also their deaths was actually only fit like in geographical sense or on the map. It's like they only 15 to 17 minutes apart from each other. That's I found that very weird. I went to both of those sites, and I was like, they're both in L.A. too. Also, like 17 minutes apart. They're both in L.A. A day behind one behind the other. One's in 1984, but one's in 2019. But yeah, what else? So like when I was talking about the Herus or Harpocrates, the lock coming out of the ear, Marvin Gaye at one point on the What's Going On album, he used to have the beard coming down the same way. He would have the beard coming down the outside, but he never had the hair. He always talk about how that was the What's Going On album. That was the album he was talking about. They hate us because our hair is we wear our hair long. So like that's another. So like him saying that is like representation of something we just haven't gotten to the full form of remembering all the way. But we always have these moments of remnants of certain things like that. From there, yeah, it's mainly all the similarities. But as you look at the date and how far they are from each other, like the two spots, one in downtown LA and one in the Crenshaw district in Los Angeles, they're only about like 15 minutes apart from each other, and like in the same part of the year, of different years, but same part of the year, around the time when a savior is arisen. So that same energy, when they taking these artists, they have you feeling like they're like they're your savior, like not your savior, but you're your own savior. But like in the same mind state, you're supposed to be feeling that same way about yourself. But when they take out the artist, it's like some energy that has been toyed with and taken away from you behind it, because now you're putting your energy of your savior energy into someone that actually has passed, and this energy is supposed to go to each one of you highly melanated people, so-called black people. When something like that happens, most of our attention goes to that. So yeah. So the two similarities. I mean, the similarities are very. I looked at it like a while back. I just wanted to say something about it now. So it actually was kind of around. So but yeah. But anyway. But yeah, that really kind of stuck out to me about the whole similarities with Nipsey Hussle and Marvin Gaye. All right, that's all I got. All right, killer day.